I'm Daniel Ek, the CEO and co-founder of Spotify, and when I sat down for the Diary of a CEO podcast, I shared a bit about my own journey. This summary was created using PodFast, the tool that lets you summarize any content in seconds. Growing up, being an introvert in a world that often celebrated extroversion wasn't always easy. The bustling hallways at school, the group projects, the social expectations, they all felt overwhelming at times. I'd often find solace in quieter corners, preferring one-on-one interactions or simply my own company. That inherent introversion shaped a lot of my early experiences. It wasn't that I didn't want to connect with others, but large groups and loud environments drained me. Through my youth, the influence of my mother was a guiding force in every aspect of my life. She believed that knowledge was the key to a brighter future, and she instilled in me a deep respect for learning. Instead of just caring about grades or accolades, she encouraged me to put in effort and push myself actively. She often said that effort was more important than the outcome. It was about the journey, the perseverance, the grit. Giving your best, irrespective of the odds. She emphasized that being a good person with values and integrity was paramount. She was also keen on ensuring I had a well-rounded upbringing. Thanks to her idea, I did pentathlons, pushing me out of my comfort zone and teaching me the value of discipline, dedication, and physical health. I can still recall the rigorous training and the exhilaration of competition, things that a boy growing up in the projects of Stockholm wouldn't normally experience. Then there were the theater groups, a stark contrast to the competitive world of sports. Here I learned the art of expression, something that would help me compensate for my introversion. These experiences not only honed my creative instincts, but also fostered empathy and a deep appreciation for the arts. When I think about the younger generation, their aspirations, and the ever-evolving landscape of opportunities, I can't help but reflect on the role of the traditional university system in today's world. For certain professions, think medicine, law, or engineering, they provide the essential theoretical knowledge and, to some extent, practical training required for these fields. However, the world we live in is dynamic and diverse, with myriad professions and opportunities that didn't even exist a decade ago. There's a lot to be said about hands-on experience, about diving into the real world and learning the ropes from the ground up. Experience often offers lessons that no textbook can teach. Mentorship, too, is invaluable. Learning directly from those who have been there and done that provides insights and guidance that are deeply rooted in reality. Also, our origins, while influential, aren't the ceiling of our potential. Passion, an insatiable curiosity, and the determination to see things through are the real catalysts for growth and achievement. Imagine being 23, with the world seemingly at your feet. Retirement at such an age, living in opulence, being the envy of many. It's a scenario most people only daydream about. With wealth, the best of luxuries, and people constantly vying for your attention, life should feel complete. Yet, for me, something was amiss. There was an unsettling hollowness amidst the glitz. Growing up, that feeling of not entirely fitting in, of being slightly adrift, was a familiar one. I believed, perhaps naively, that achieving a certain level of financial success and societal recognition would bridge that gap, providing me with a sense of belonging. And by 22, with all the material successes one could ask for, I was living life on a grand scale. It became painfully apparent that many around me were more enamored by my bank balance than by my true self. Their admiration felt shallow, their interest fleeting. In this phase of introspection and slight disillusionment, I encountered someone who resonated with my feelings. Someone who had tasted similar successes and felt the same void. Our conversations were like a mirror, reflecting our shared sentiments of emptiness in the face of material abundance. Music had always been a passion of mine, an avenue I had set aside, primarily due to the complexities and challenges associated with the industry. However, this newfound confidant challenged my perspective. What if, instead of being deterred by the challenges, I could be the one to introduce innovations? What if I could disrupt the music landscape for the better? My priorities underwent a transformation. The superficial lost its appeal, and I channeled my energies towards what genuinely stirred my spirit, and the shift was almost instantaneous. Within a mere week, I rediscovered a sense of fulfillment, a feeling of contentment that had eluded me for so long. My experience underscores the idea that true fulfillment doesn't always lie in conventional markers of success. Sometimes it's about returning to your roots, to your passions, and making a mark there. Reflecting on it all, it's clear that my earlier perceptions of happiness were misguided. It took the hollowness of pure material success for me to truly understand what matters. Thanks for listening to this summary of my interview on the Diary of a CEO podcast. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. See you next time.